Hi everyone. This is an interesting GRE quantitative comparison question. Concept tested is algebra because we see equations here, and also a little bit of number properties thrown into it. It's a very interesting question. Let's take a look at the question. Medium difficulty one. X minus 3 the whole square plus y plus 4 the whole square equals 0 is one equation given to us. X minus y equals 3 is the second equation given to us. The quantities we need to compare are basically y and 2y. On the face of it might appear, hey, what is that to compare in this at all? There is y, there is 2y. 2y is going to be greater than y. So answer should be a b. And we don't even have to bother about why is this given, is what would kind of come to our mind. But before we jump to that conclusion, just hold on, right? Let's say if y is equal to a 2, 2y will be a 4. So one is right about making that call saying that 2y is greater than y. But is it always true? What if y were a 0? If y is equal to 0, 2y is equal to 0. In this case, 2y was greater. Our answer would have been a b. In this case, both these numbers are equal. Y is equal to 2y. The answer in that case would be a c for us. We'll look at the answer options in the next slide in case you're not familiar. What if y is equal to a minus 2? Then 2y happens to be a minus 4. Minus 4 is lesser than minus 2. In that case, y is greater than 2y. In that case, you'll say quantity A is the one which is greater than quantity B. So y and 2y to compare, we need to know what the value of y is if possible. At least we need to know whether y is positive, y is 0, y is negative. These are the turning points where y and 2y comparison suddenly becomes meaningful. At some level, we need to solve these two equations, see if we can get a value for y, or at least know that y is positive or negative or 0, and then arrive at this conclusion. So that's the gist of solving this question. Before we start, have you subscribed to our channel? If so, thank you so much. If you have turned on the notification, even better. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We keep uploading videos which are practice questions for GRE, Gyan on GRE, updates about GRE, and when to apply, how to apply, what are the good courses. A whole lot of videos are in store for you. Right? On that note, let's get started. These are the 4 answer options when it comes to any GRE quantitative comparison question. If quantity A is greater than quantity B, our answer is A. Quantity B is greater than quantity A, the answer is B. Both are equal, the answer is C. If you can't make a comparison, you're not sure, then the answer option is D. Let's look at the equations given to us. Again, the first thing that we see is we see 2 equations. We see an equation which is a square. So temptation is to quickly jump in and expand this, which is one way of solving it, no doubt at all. But let's start with an equation which looks easier than this, right? X minus y equals 3 is there. There is a term which gives us x minus 3 the whole square in the first equation. Let's see if we can rewrite this. Sometimes rewriting these things will make our life so much easier. So x minus y equals 3. If we bring 3 to the left hand side and minus y to the right hand side, we'll essentially get x minus 3 equals y. Now we have an x minus 3 here, an equation which comprises 2 variables. The moment I can write this x minus 3 as a y, we bring down the first equation to one variable equation. To that extent, it becomes so much easier. So this becomes, instead of an x minus 3, we can replace it with a y square minus y plus 4 the whole square equals 0 is what we have. We can proceed it along 2 paths, right? One is you can expand this y square and a y square will get cancelled. You can solve it, which is not going to be very difficult. There's an alternative approach also. I'll walk you through both these ones. In this scenario, there's not much of a difference between the two, but in some scenarios, the second method I'll opt would probably be a better one to solve in terms of getting to the answer without complicating the equation. This one we'll do the first method. Just expand the right hand side. Y square minus y square plus 2ab, which is 8y plus 16 equals 0. Y square will get cancelled with minus y square. We have a minus 8y minus 16 equals 0. Take the 8y to the other side. You will get 8y equals minus 16, or translating to y is equal to a minus 2. Once you know what is y, we'll be able to do the comparison. As I mentioned, this is the first way of arriving at the value for y. Not too difficult at all. Would have taken you 10 seconds probably. The second method is, think of this. This is an a, so a square. If y plus 4 is a b, then that becomes b square. A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So we'll write this y square minus y plus 4 the whole square equals 0 as an a plus b, which is y plus 4 the whole square, not whole square, a plus b into a minus b, which is y minus 4 equals 0. This is an a square, b square. So a plus b is y plus 4. A plus b is done. A minus b is y minus of y plus 4, which is y minus minus 4. So these two get cancelled. So we'll have 2y plus 4 times minus 4 equals 0. Divide both sides by minus 4. We'll be left with 2y plus 4 equals 0, translating to 2y equals minus 4, translating to y is equal to minus 2. In some scenarios, going about it as a plus b into a minus b will be a lot more meaningful. As I had mentioned, for this particular case, whether you went about it this way or you went about it using the second method, it would not make a difference. But have this perspective in mind that a plus b into a minus b could simplify things for us in some scenarios. So what do we have as the value of y? Whichever method we went about it, the value of y is a minus 2. If y is equal to minus 2, then quantity a is equal to a minus 2. Quantity b is 2y, which is 2 times minus 2, which is equal to a minus 4. Do the comparison. Y is a minus 2, 2y is a minus 4. Obviously, y is greater than 2y, translating to the fact that the answer is choice A.